The plan here is to use, we're going to go around, open up. We're going to work on building a deck around this card, Nahiri, our Planeswalker. We haven't actually played a Planeswalker yet, so this will also be a good time to learn Planeswalkers. But we're just going to talk about how we might build a deck around a good card that we've gotten out of one of our booster packs. So the first thing here is to notice that, of course, Nahiri is a 2 red-white card. So to play her, we'll need a red and white deck. Now we can go back to our decks, and we have a white deck, and we could add that card to this white deck, or we could add the card to the red deck. But the obvious problem there is that if I add Nahiri to this deck, right, this deck does not have any red mana. It only has white. Okay, well, we could switch one of the whites out for one of the reds. But the problem is that, number one, it's a 60 card deck. That means there's one card out of the 60 that is the card that is our strong card. And then two, we have to draw another card out of the remaining 59 that's a red mana in order to play it. So just adding a good card to a deck is not going to work in this case. So we're actually going to have to build a complete new deck for that card. So let's add a deck. And let's find Nahiri. And let's add Nahiri to the deck. Oops, that's not it. This one. And let's drag Nahiri up here and make her the symbol on the deck. And we want this to be a standard deck. Okay, now you'll see that it automatically gives us 24 lands in a deck, which is a pretty standard amount. And what that does is that guarantees you regular lands to increase your power as you go. Much less than that, and the pace of getting a land might not be quick enough to keep up with your opponent. Too many, and you'll end up drawing so many lands you don't draw anything to attack with. So we'll start with 24 and we'll work from there. Nahiri is a Planeswalker, and starts with 4 counters, as shown in the lower right, on the card. If we add 1 counter, we can create a white core warrior creature token. You may attach an equipment you control with it. So already we've learned that we need equipment to go with this to get the most out of this card. So let's see let's work on that for right now. Do we have any equipment at this point? Equipment is generally colorless. Okay, so we have some equipment. So we've got, when Maul of the Skyclave enters the battlefield, attach it to a target creature, and the creature gets +2/+2 and has flying and first strike. Pretty nice. Now, every equipment also has an equip cost. If this piece of equipment, if the creature attached to the equipment gets sent to the graveyard, the equipment stays on the battlefield. It stays on the table. It does not go to the graveyard with the creature that was using it. So you can then attach it to another creature, but you have to pay the equip cost, which in this case is 2 mana plus a white. This is pretty strong since it's +2/+2. Let's go ahead and put these in the deck. This is a red 1 and a red artifact. When it enters the battlefield, you can attach it to a creature, and the creature gets +2/+0. Okay, good enough. We're in a red-white deck, so we'll want red stuff, if that works. This is a green equipment. We're not going to put this in this deck. It might be nice, but we're not going to use it right now. Here is a black-red. Sorry, we're not doing a black-red deck. Here's Nahiri, who showed up on the card search because equipment occurs in the text. Here is attach it to target creature, and the equipped creature has flying, and it's 1 mana of any color. So we'll just go ahead and take that and try it. And a utility knife, and that also is 1 colorless. So we'll just go ahead and take that too. So now we've got quite a few equipments to use. So that kind of works for the +1. For the -2, now look, we're not building a deck that's gonna be awesome right away. Okay, we're gonna put a bunch of stuff together that looks like it works, see how it looks, and then we're gonna tune the deck, which means to make it work even better. But we gotta start somewhere. So we're gonna take our best shot at what we think is gonna make this deck great, and then we'll play it a couple times and see how it goes. And then we'll make some decisions along the way. So the -2 ability on Nahiri is look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal a warrior or equipment card from among them and put it in your hand. Put the rest on the bottom in a random order. Alright, so warriors are important. So let's go red, white, warrior. We have a few. 1 white one, but a lot of red ones. So we can decide, you know what, this is where we're going to get our red creatures from. This is a 4 mana angel. Let's go ahead and add that. Good enough. Alright, so here's a 1 mana. This one's 2. This one's 2. This one's 3, 4, 4 mana, 4 mana, 4 mana, 6 mana, and this is actually a red-green, we're not going to use it, and the red-green we're not going to use, and the Nahiri again. So what we're going to start doing is building out what's called our basic strategy for getting cards on the table regularly. We're going to try and meet our curve. So here's a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, right? And also a 4 and a 6. So on turn 1 we could have this one, turn 2 this one, because we'll have 2 mana out hopefully, 3 mana on this turn, 4 mana on this turn. So we're trying to build that curve. We would prefer to probably be a little more small creature base, so we're going to add a couple more small ones just to make sure we're fast. We're going to add a couple of each creature to see which ones work the best. And then see how we're doing here. Try to change this layout here. We're not going to do a sideboard right now, so we'll just leave it. We're at 47 to 60. So this Minotaur looks really strong, so we'll hit him too. Okay. The last ability of Nahiri is deals damage to target creature or planeswalker equal to twice the number of equipment you control. Okay, we've already loaded up on equipment. So we've got 48 cards in this deck, and that means we can put in, another 12 to get to 60. Now we haven't taken much, we haven't done much with white yet. So we need to consider what we can do with white. A couple things. The current Zendikar set does party stuff, so we could look at adding some, we've got warriors in here. We could look at trying to add some clerics, wizards, and rogues in to see if if we can get some synergy that way. We can look for, we've added mostly creatures at this point. We can look at adding some magic, sorcery, some instants, some enchantments, things like that to try and improve us. White does auras well. It does life gain well. We could put some life gain in to see if that helps us. So for now, let's see if we can get our life gain going. We'll just assume that life gain is going to be important. So there's a cat. Let's try lifelink in our search. And we don't have that many lifelink creatures, so we really can't do life gain that much. We do have, if we put add in, we'll just go back to the regular white. What text are we missing here? We could put in gain life. There we go. So we know this guy. We can put in 2 of him. Whenever you gain life, put a +1 counter. Whenever another creature enters, gain a life. Tap all creatures your opponents control as a fun sorcery at high level. Okay, now let's take a careful look here. Look at our deck here. So look, we have a lot of 2 mana cards, some 3s, quite a bit of 4s, not much 5 and 6. So we may not have something that's a finish off here. It would be nice to have a few more 1s. But, you know, we're doing pretty good on creatures. It might be time to look for some good enchantments. Let's see. Let's go back. I'm going to go back to this layout because it kind of lays it all out a little. See all the 2s we have. Here's the few 1s we have. It kind of lays them out a little bit better. So let's see. The angel is good. And we're up to 57. So let's look for some enchantments. Let's see. Destroy a target. An aura. Pacifism. Can't attack, can't block. Landfall to create 4 mana landfall. So every time we do a land after that, we can add counters. It's interesting. 5 mana enchantment. 6 mana enchantment. So none of these are like ongoing effects. They're pretty much like a single creature impact, right? You play pacifism, it works on 1 opponent creature. You play the aura, it affects 1 creature. So we had to pick 3 of these. Let's see if we got any decent sorceries. I'm not even super impressed. We might end up coming back for pacifism. We already did our only sorcery that we have. Instant. Oops. That relates to parties. This is a combat trick essentially. Here's a disenchant again. Deals damage equal to the number of creatures you control to a target creature, or you can make it into a land, or you can play it as a land. That's pretty cool. Let's try that one. Tap target creature and draw a card. Cast a spell only for creatures attacking you. Create 3 1/1 white spirit creature tokens with flying. Ooh, that's a 5 mana. That might be fun to try. And let's try our combat trick. And that puts us at 60. We'll call this deck Nahiri. And we're done. Well, okay, we're not quite done yet. There's one more thing I want to look at. There are lands. If you do this is the land cards, and there are lands that are dual-colored lands. And you'll see here there's a red and white one, and this is actually nice because you play one land, you get the option for either. So we're going to want to include these in our deck. And that should take out, so that's 4, 15, 24. So it took out some mountains and plains while we added those. And so now those, that just helps us potentially avoid having red cards with no red mana or white cards with no white mana. And this one plays to either color. So we will take that one. And that still keeps us at 60. Okay, so I think this is a good start for a deck. We're not going to do a sideboard because we're just going to do regular play at this point. So what I usually do first time with a deck is I will play it against Sparkles, the little bot, and let's give it a try. It's so quiet. Oh, let's turn this up a little bit. Okay. So let's now see here we've run into an issue already. 2 white, 3 white, red, 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 but we have this dual land which will also be a red or a white, so we're okay to go. We almost ended up with all red mana and all white creatures, but I think this will work.
I'm a planeswalker.
Let's play this. We'll get one of our equipment out. That's fine. We need to get this white out. Okay, so we played this a little wrong with the utility knife. When it enters the battlefield, we could have attached it. Now we're going to have to pay the equip cost, which is kind of a bummer. It would have been nice to avoid that, but we didn't do that right. Alright, this should slow down the attacks. Now, what shall we play him as? We've got 3 reds already. Let's play him as a white. And that's a kicker. We gain a life, so let's do that, but why not? This is a cleric, and this is a warrior. We're not going to attack. We're getting our board balance set up here. Another white. We'll put an angel warrior. Cool. Let's see. 2, 4, 5, 6. No, I don't think I'm going to attack yet, but we're definitely coming over with this angel on the next run. Ooh, fun. We're going to do that in a moment. Let's get our angel out. And let's go over the top with this guy. Even the game. Go. One, two, three, four, five. So, how to play. Let's go ahead and go for the big life gain bonus. And we're going to have everybody come in with some serious life gain. That puts us up at 31. That put this guy over the 25 limit, so now he's getting +2/+2. And they didn't attack. Okay, so let's play the priest first. So he gets a bonus on that. Then we can play this life gain land, and he gets another bonus on that. And then we can put the utility knife on him as well. And we'll end the game with our flyers.
Until we meet again, Planeswalker.
So not bad. Worked pretty good. Let's play another game like this. We don't get any bonuses for playing against the bot, so. So that was us versus red. So we seemed to keep up fine with red. We were able to balance the board out. We have one red and one right, one red and one white. That's a 4, that's a 4, that's a 4. This is a 2. And this is an extra. This could be our third land. I think we're okay. Let's go ahead and play this out.
Hey, look! I'm a Planeswalker.
Oh, let's go ahead and get this out there. Since it enters tapped, we want to get that out there sooner. And another one. Awesome. So we're good on mana now. We're not going to need a whole lot more. Nahiri is here. Let's go ahead and get a couple more creatures out, because you have to defend a Planeswalker. They're not very good at defending themselves. We'll go ahead and attack. Alright. So, we can play our Planeswalker. We can immediately do one of the 3 effects. Let's find our favorite of the next 6.
My search is nearing its end.
No, I wanted to look at that. That was not what I wanted to do. I played that poorly. We're not going to attack. What'd I get? Oh, another gang leader. That's not bad. I think there was another one that gives all goblins +1/+1 that we wanted. And now he's been shuffled to the bottom of the deck, which is a bummer. Okay. Play that. go ahead and get this out there. And let's go ahead and +1 Nahiri to get her number up here. We're not going to attack. Alright, so we're going to take out this person with 2 creatures. And I'm just going to block this guy this round. And then take this one out. So we're going to take 1 point of damage. We had to defend because they wanted to attack our planeswalker. And we were able to do that. Let's play this. And let's kick it. So we're going to pay the 4, 5, 6 mana, and then we're going to do a kick for 2 more. And now this person gets haste. And we will +1 Nahiri again to make sure that we have room there in case they do manage to get an attack through. Okay. Now we'll put up the angel because flyer helps. Let's take a look at 6 cards again. He's a good card. He gets a plus as long as we have another warrior, and we do. It gets plus for each creature in your party. And we can create another flying creature. Let's go with this guy. Put him in our hand. So we can go ahead and play him. And we've got another attacker. Next, he could spend everything he's got to get this guy, so let's see if he's willing to do that. Because we've got another 4/3 waiting for him over here.
Whoa.
Okay. Let's call that a good turn. Still can't get biased with his 2/3 because we have too much strength. And Ogre Battle Rider. That creature gets +2/+0 and gains haste. Not bad. Okay, Nahiri. We're gonna make another warrior. Yeah, we should have probably put this guy out a while ago. We're gonna end the game. We're just gonna be done with this guy.
You got me.
Okay. So, in 2 games it seems like it's working pretty well. No serious glitches. Mana seems to be coming correctly. The pace is pretty good. So I think we'll go ahead and take this one into open play and see how we do. So we're going to come up here and we're going to go ahead and play ranked. And real quickly, what ranked is means that we are going to try and move up in the constructed ranks. Every game we win, we get 2 counters. When we lose a game, we lose 1 counter. If you get through this, you go up the rank. And here's how it goes, right? You get through all the bronze, and if you finish the month as bronze, you get an extra pack. If you finish as silver, you get a pack and 500 gold. If you finish as gold, 2 packs and 1,000 gold. What we want to do is over the course of this year is we're going to want to try and get to build a couple decks that can get us to gold. That's our immediate goal. Once we can get to gold and start picking up a couple extra packs and 1,000 gold, which is essentially a third pack every month, we're on our way to building a solid collection, and we can start moving our way up from them potentially. So, but as long as we're playing today, we might as well go ahead and do ranked, because we can't go any lower. We can only go up from here. So when we play this one, let's play our Nahiri deck. And we also now will fulfill quests as we go. I don't remember if at the beginning we checked on whether or not we should bump one of our quests to 750. I don't think so, I think we still have that ability yet too. Alright, here we have a problem, because we got 2 red mana and, well, we have these 2. We can hope for a white to get this guy out. Let's try it. Let's see how we do. Again, we're looking for this deck to show us its weaknesses so that we can address them, more so than we're trying to strategize exactly how to make the deck work perfectly at this point. We're essentially just experimenting, which is part of the fun. Here is a blade. We can automatically attach it to this guy. And we are going to attack. Which is a good start. We took 3 points on the second turn. So now he can't attack us with both, or he leaves himself exposed to another hit. Let's see what he does. He does come both. Alright, bring it on, buddy. Let's play. That's a first strike character. Alright, now we have a problem, right? We didn't get the mana we were hoping for. So we can't really play anything. We're just going to have to go ahead and attack back. At this point, since we attack for 3 first, if we keep trading these 3s, we would eventually win. But if he continues to play mana, then he's going to outpace us. Looks like he doesn't have. Looks like he's stuck on 2 also. Only 1. Okay. Still no mana, but we can play another creature. We're not going to attack. We're going to hold on to this guy. This guy's equip cost is 3, so we can't move. We can use the equip cost to unequip from here and equip to the other creature, but we would still need the equip cost of 3, and we only have 2 mana out. So we can't do that to balance, to use the equipment to augment our stronger creature. Our opponent's having a pretty good think here. Oh, really? Okay. Well, we'll take you out. Auto spell. Okay, so now we can go 3. And we can equip this to this guy. And we can attack. So this is the danger of a 2-color deck. We're not getting to use any of our white mana cards because we don't have any white mana at this point. Now he's taking out our last creature. We get another red. Good gracious. So we can put this guy out. We're not going to be able to kick him this time. Let's see. He can't attack over us. We're definitely going to take out one guy. He can attack with both, but... no, we can't attack over him either. So he's going to. So we're going to go ahead and take out this guy.
I have a question.
What?
Are you good at strategy?
I'm pretty good at strategy. Why?
I was wondering because Zelda, the game,
Uh-huh.
aka Breath of the Wild,
Uh-huh.
is actually a game of strategy,
That's
decisions.
That's true. That's true.
Because you're gonna choose, should I go on that shrine right now?
That's
Should
right.
I go for that divine beat? There's lots of things.
I know, it is.
Yeah.
That's true. All right. Good night. Okay. Sorry I had to mute there for a minute. I had a visitor. If you've listened to streams before, you know that I get a visitor on occasion. And we are not, we're not doing that well on our mana. So we're going to have to just keep waiting to see what happens. Yeah, if we don't get a white here pretty quick, we're going to be in trouble. We're in trouble. Alright, so no change in our rank because we were already at the bottom. So no big deal. We do get credit on our quest though, so let's see how that went. cast red or white. Blue or black. Let's change it. We didn't. Let's change this one. Cast 20 creatures. Alright. Let's try again. It's kind of hard to fix mana. There's certain cards you have to have in order to do it, so it can be challenging with a 2-color deck. Better. I think we can have fun with this. Going to play this because we've learned our lesson. If we wait to play it when we have a creature out, we can attach it for free. And his attach cost is just, it's only 2, so it's not that bad. It's like we're playing against blue. So they hit us with the mill for 4. It's not a big problem. And we are going to throw out our other critter. And make our priest fly. And so we'll attack with him. We're being deliberate here because we're going to have some bonuses. We want to use the life gain trigger here and the life gain trigger here with this land that actually does trigger life gain. So kind of, I don't know what he's trying to figure out. Wolverine, wow. Okay, we're not going to block him for now. Alright, so let's play a mountain. No, we're not going to play a land. We're going to play this priest. And then we're going to play our life gain. And then we're going to attack over the top. So now this creature gets stronger with spells, and this creature is going to eventually get stronger once he's played enough spells. So if he attacks with either one of these, it'll be worth giving up this guy. Oh, we tapped him. Tap 2. Oh my. Well played. Let's get this guy back out there. Let's get this blade out there. sacrifice this guy because we need to stop his attack here. We can't give up too many points or we're not going to have a game to play. Okay, so now we can attach this here, and we can attach this here, and now he gets to decide how he wants to deal with this. Oh boy. So this guy's a double strike. And this guy's gonna hit us for 5. I don't think we can take either one out, so we're just gonna have to block the one that'll do more damage. Can't really use that. That's a bummer. And we're going to lose this game too. Alrighty. Well, we put most of our best cards in here. We're going to play again. I mean, that's 2 games. It's hard to judge a deck off 2 games. Seems like we have a little bit of a balance problem on our mana, but we can't really correct for that very much right now. It seemed like we were getting more mana when we needed more creatures. It's possible that we could lower our mana 1 or 2 and add a couple more creatures to the mix if we have creatures that we like. We could add some elimination spells, some red firepower to change this. We have options to think about. Instead of going for life gain and white, is there something else we want to do? So there's lots of ways to look at this. Ways to improve this deck. So let's play another round and then we'll make some decisions. Oh wow, the mulligan's all the way down to 5. Another red blue. Let's get this guy out there. And you'll notice we played probably, 6 games, 7 games already? And Nahiri has come up once. So in any deck, you can only put up to 4 copies of a card. In general, any card you put 4 of in a deck will generally come up each game. If you put in 3 of a card, it'll come up in most games. 2 comes up in some games, 1 comes up sometimes, right? So only having 1 Nahiri card means it's only going to come in sometimes. Alright, let's go for it. Start picking off his cards here. Alright, now, I believe this guy is pretty solid, and I think we just won the game. Awesome. Our first progress towards our... Oh, we're just 50 short. Okay. Well, let's play it again. We're just going to keep playing until we get a good sense of how the deck plays and what we might want to change. Thinking maybe we try and decide which creature we're not so thrilled with and see if we have any spells to use instead. But right now it's going pretty good. We haven't won a ton, but we are competitive in most games. And, you know, being completely competitive doesn't always mean that, you know, it was a 2 life to 0 game or something like that. It's a matter of, was there a possibility of a card in your hand that would have helped you, right, if it had been drawn? At this point, that's what we're looking for. Yeah, most of the time, if there had been a card, the right card, we would have probably been able to continue to compete in the game. Drawing the right card at the right time isn't quite what we're tuning up for right now. So we're just gonna keep trying here. Let's get our gang leader out there to get some more creatures, to do some more blocking. And oh, we neutralized him. Are we? Ooh, are we going to even the game here? Good enough. Yeah. So at most you can block one. So let's let him do it. Bang, bang, bang. Alright. What you gonna do, Rockstar? Our next turn, we'll put the planes out. Put out the blade. Probably. Ooh, rush fire elemental. They can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less, okay? Let's play the planes, let's play the scavenger blade. Let's put him on this dude. We can still play our battle driver. Oh no. A dragon? My turn. Alright, let's put this guy out as a white. Why not? We'll put this guy out. And we're not gonna attack. Or wait. That's a pretty salty card. What you gonna do, buddy? Ooh, undo that guy. I'll take him out. Toss the blockers. I'm happy to remove him. But I'm in trouble. That's for sure. Alright. What can we do here? Put the blade on here. And then put the sail on him too. Ooh. Yeah. Right to the face. Boom. Okay, we're in bronze level, so we don't lose any markers when we lose a game. How do we want to change this deck? Let's see what we've got for... Let's see what we've got for sorcerer, or for instance. Do we have elimination spells we can use? Well, we have shock. And we have deals 1 damage to each creature. 3 damage. Double the power of target creature. Cool. Here's that giant. Damage to any target. 6 damage to any target. What if... So we haven't really used this, and I'm not really thinking that we wish we would have had it very often. So I'm gonna ditch that, and... These haven't been bad. And that's good for that. Yeah, it's hard to judge taking anything out at this point. That's a good card. That's been a good card for us. That's a good one. He's a good one. He's a good one. Nahiri. That was very useful. Maybe we could ditch this one. And I'm going to take out 1 mountain since we seem to be doing very well on hitting our mana curve. So that leaves us 3. Let's put in 3 shocks and see if being able to eliminate some people helps. Since we're able to put in 3, we should see a shock almost every game. Let's see how this goes. This looks good. Green and white. Let's see. Giving a combat +1. Ooh. Well, looks like that shock's gonna pay off right away, isn't it? Boom. Let's see, do we go with the orator or maybe throw out the orator and then the charger. Oh, what's he doing here? He's running out of time. He has forfeited his turn. We appreciate that. He or she, I guess. My bad. Looks like they've lost connection to the game. Alright. Let's go ahead and put this guy out then. You there? You're killing me, dude. No. Uh-oh. Alright, this time if it counts all the way down, they forfeit the game, I believe. Well, at least we played two creatures. Hopefully that'll get us closer on our quest. And let's see what happened. Get some rewards here. Nice. That puts us over 1,000 by plenty. How much more do we need here? We need 175. Okay, cast a couple more red spells to get our next deck. Yeah, if we win this, we win one more, we're gonna get that. So let's play again. We only need to cast 2 more creature spells also to get more cash for another booster pack, so we'll try it. Come on, dude. Do. What's going on? Everybody's dragging their butt tonight. Everyone gotta go to work tomorrow, maybe, huh? Can we move this along? Alright, so he's gonna forfeit his turn. We'll play and pass it right back to him as fast as we can. Oh, there he is. He showed up. Wow. Some seriously slow play. What are you reading, dude? Here he comes. Bottom. Cards your library. Put one in. Okay. Let's put this out. It attaches directly to him. And we attack with him for 4. Up. Right back to you. Yeah, one day he'll pick up the pace. Sure would like to see that shock come up for that Wolverine. Oh, come on, dude. Alright. He still doesn't have any reach. Oh my gosh. Okay. And he doesn't attack. So strange. Alright. We're not kicking him. Going over the top again. Hopefully in 2 more turns, we win this game. Why, hello, Nahiri. How are you? Are you my favorite? Yeah, I think you are.
I must calm the anger that dwells within.
I think I'm gonna look at the top 6.
This expedition is fruitful.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go over the top one more time. I think we're gonna win this one. Unless he has something with reach or fire that shows up this turn. Oh my gosh, we did it. So we ranked up. We're now bronze 3. Awesome. We also completed our other quest, I believe. Cool. So we won a free pack, got our experience, and some gold. And we won a new combo deck, 2-color deck, I mean. With some fun, Kiora Pest the Sea God, that's a fun one. And we can buy some more packs. So, let's wrap up the day. We're gonna go to the store, we're gonna buy some packs. Claim, 1,000, pay it, claim. Now we're gonna go open our packs. 3 packs of cards. Oh, we got another one of those guys. Here's a land or a land / monster. 6 mana monster. Interesting. Stomper, return 2 lands you control to your owner's hands. Constrictor with counters. Thwart the Grave, return target creature card up to 1. Cleric, Rogue, Warrior, or Wizard creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Direct to the battlefield with 6 mana. Scry 2, which means take a look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Either keep them on top or put them on the bottom, then draw a card. And put a +1 on it. Gain 2 life, play an additional land, draw a card. Wow, that's nice for ramp. And rare card. Lenvala. At the beginning of combat, if you have a full party, choose target non-land permanent and opponent controls. Until your next turn it can't attack or block. Sacrifice. Choose hexproof or indestructible creatures. All creatures you control gain that ability till end of turn. Pretty good. Pretty good. It's a shame you have to sacrifice it, but pretty good. Thundering Spark Mage. Deals X damage where X is the number of creatures in your party. You might have to try party on that white deck. The red-white deck. You and target opponent each draw a card. A 3/3 for 3 is pretty solid. Into the royal. Look at the top 4 cards of your library, put 2 of them into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Okay. This one looks good. Put 2 in your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library. Lose 2 life. Oh. Veteran Adventurer is also party type. That guy again, and that guy again. Huh? What do we get? Myra's Call. Create 2 4/4 white angel warrior creatures with flying. Non-angel creatures you control gain indestructible till next turn. Or you can flip it and play it as a land. And you can pay life so it doesn't enter tapped. It was okay with it. Wow, okay. Alright. Not a bad card. Especially that getting 2 4/4 creatures on one turn, that's pretty solid. Oh, blue, blue, blue. Playing the waste. Card creature, +1/+1. Bonus card is Zagros. Oh my gosh, we have 2 of these now. That's great. Interesting. Alright. We'll have to contemplate what deck to go after next. We have this green-red and we have a strong green-red card, Rada. So playing green-red next time might be cool. And I am interested in getting to this black-red guy, which we just got a second of because it's pretty strong. But I think next time we might go red-green. But we'll pick another 2-color deck, we'll work on it. We'll come back to Nahiri if we get a card that, seems to fit well. We got a whole bunch of new cards today because we got another blue-white deck. So we've got a whole bunch of new white cards, as you can see up here at the top of the screen. This one is pretty strong. Exile target permanent. I'm aware of that one. This is a pretty good one. It helps you with making your land drop when you're a white deck. So we could put more of our lands. We could take some lands out again and add some more creatures to the deck, which is pretty good. There's lots of ways to play. I'll play through that, and then and we'll keep going. So probably next we'll look at some red-green synergy. Make a deck around, or take the deck that's here and improve it with our red-green cards, and keep moving forward. Good night. We got 3 decks worth, 3 booster packs and a full new deck to add to our collection. And we started climbing the bronze ladder. So, good job. And we will talk to you again next time. Have a great night.